Yokoso, Japanese Quest to it. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today the journey continues. Today is the first Saturday stream in a while, so I was thinking today, let's do something we used to do. We used to call it Spirit Bomb Saturday, but I feel now we've leveled up in how this all works at Japanese Quest. Today we'll call it something different. Today we'll call this power leveling. Power level will go up. Power level is currently 1246. We learn more words, that power level goes up. This is the Google Doc. You can check at the top of the Twitch. You write a word in chat from the game. It can go in this next slot and up and up and up. And we leveled up today. This is why we're doing this. Let me tell you. I don't know why I never thought of this. By the way, everyone, I'm Akira. I'm a Japanese teacher. Welcome, Junkcracker, konnichiwa. Unboxes Chirimbo, welcome. Check it out. This is the new tool. Let's go to our power level screen. So now, you're always having to search every word. But I finally, I don't know why I didn't think about this before. I finally figured out you can check duplicates. So I can just, we can type in a word, a new word. For example, let's say, you may dream, and it lights up so we know it's a duplicate, so we know let's not learn that. So this will help us level up faster. We've leveled up. We can now power up. Now the goal over 9,000 is possible. Daniel, konnichiwa. So this is the new tool. Let's think of a random Japanese word. Someone in chat write a random Japanese word, and this will demonstrate how this will work. So someone wrote down konbanwa. Let's write that in. Konbanwa. Okay. So because that's not kanji, I bet if it was kanji it would work. Because we have learned that. There we go. Duplicate, so we know not to learn that. Someone said neko. Let's try that. Also duplicate, doesn't work. Let's see, let's try banana. Who wrote, Daniel wrote banana, let's write that. Banana in katakana. Hey, that's fair game. So actually let's use that to level up. So now, let's go to our dictionary. Type the word in. So we just copy that with Rikai, just press C. And now our power level is up by 1. Normally we'll do them with the game, but for this one especially, we'll take directly from chat. We've now powered up with power of bananas. So now I guess in the game we have to find bananas, which should not be hard in this game. So power level is now gone up. Let's make that power level go up. Look at the lower right corner. Power level has now increased to 1247.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
The scouter says our power level has gone up by 1. Thank you for asking, Nappa. And here we go. This is us in the world of Japanese Quest. Power level has gone up. I don't know why, but my mouse pad is not being able to write a straight line right now. Nani kore? Anyway, our power is going up crooked, but that's okay. Because it's still rising. Sa! Ikimashou! This is a new thing on Japanese Quest. The hype is real. Let's find some words. Let's make this power level go up. Words from the game. To jump right in, I'm thinking there's a problem with this game. When you watch a cinema scene, there is no pause. So, this might be a lot to ask of chat, but if we watch a scene, we just watch it and then write words on the fly, and power level goes up in real time during the video. Because I'll be honest, my goal this year is 2,000. The only way we make this goal is if we go hard. Sometimes in a language, you have to snap your fingers, you have to flip a switch and just say, I'm going to learn all the words. At a certain point when I was in Japan, I did that. I just said, I'm going to learn all the words, and then suddenly I learned like thousands of words, took N2, took N1. Now I'm a Japanese teacher, so you never know. You can do it too. Yeah, Weldis, that's a thought too. We did used to watch them on YouTube, that's true. But I'm thinking today, we'll just watch it. And Unboxes, yeah, I do hope to start streaming more often soon. To make that goal, I'm thinking at least 2 streams a week for the rest of the year is what I'm hoping for. If everything stays all good. Okay, so let's see. Plus, anyone checking out our YouTube? Really quick, let me check out our YouTube. So here's our power level. Anyone who's not on our YouTube, I'm going to start making YouTube content. You'll notice here, there are now proper thumbnails. Our YouTube is leveling up as well. So subscribe to our YouTube if you have not. Because the YouTube will now be getting leveled up. Soon there will be a trailer because I'm going to start making exclusive YouTube content as well. Because to get my goal, to get our goal of over 9,000 in this year, over 2,000, I realized we need some kind of extra gear. We need second gear on Japanese Quest. And that, I think, is in the form of YouTube videos that can deliver even more vocab and more targeted learning. We're almost up to 15,000 or 1,500. Perhaps someone watching now can make us get there. Anyway, so let's do this. It's time to level up. So you'll notice at the top, power leveling. That's the theme today. So let's watch a scene. And good to see everyone. Weldis, good to see you. Unboxes, Mission. Minna, konnichiwa. It is time to level up. So let's watch a scene. If I can figure out how to watch a scene. Here we go. So here are all the memories. I think these memories are from the expansion because they say EX. This EX right here I think means it's from the extra expansion, I think. These I think are the normal memories in the game in order. So why don't we just start with number 1. It says here, omoidashita kyoku. So your memory that you remembered. Kyoku means memory. Sono ichi means number 1. This one's kind of tricky though. Let's maybe do a different one. Let's do number 2. Because I remember this one, she uses a lot of kind of ceremonial, difficult language. So the goal here is, it's okay if you don't understand any words in this scene, but if you watch and you pick out any words, write those in chat, and we can see if we can power up with those words. After the scene, let's see how many words we collected. In my Japanese classes, I used to do activities like this. We'd watch a scene of a Japanese TV show, for example, and I'd have students write out all the adjectives, for example. So maybe later we can do more targeted things. In fact, should we target things right away? Say like nouns or adjectives? For this first time, let's just say any words. Let's start. So, kyoku o miru. Let's break down what we're doing. Kyoku, memory, so we're looking at a memory. A memory we had on Japanese Quest. We played this game already. And then miru, to look at. So we're going to look at this memory. Kyoku o miru. So I will not translate this scene. We'll all just watch it. The language will flow over us into our subconscious. And any words you see, write down in chat. If I see a word in chat that's written down, I will add it to our power level within what I'm able to do. Yosh. Here we go. Ikuzo. Okay, I'm ready to write.
上昇気流を発生させ空高く舞い上がる僕の技。空の支配者リトの中でも芸術品とまで言われるテクニック。この技をもってすれば厄災ガノンに対して有利に戦いを進められること間違いなしだよ。そして一族でも最高と称えられる弓の使い手。つまりこの僕リーバルこそ厄災討伐の要にふさわしい戦士ってことさ。なのに僕に与えられた役目は君の援護だ。君がその古臭い大麻の剣とやらの主ってだけで。愚の骨頂だよね。おや、怒ったのかい？それなら勝負と行こうじゃないか。場所はそうだな、あそこなんてどうだい？ごめんごめん、君は一人じゃあの真珠に行くことさえできないんだっけね。
Nicely done. So I got some words from chat. Let's look in and type a couple more I see. I see Sai. Okay, and one more there. Shinju. I think that's Shinju, right? Did I write that wrong? Or my computer maybe doesn't know what it is. There we go. It was deep down on the list. Okay, so let's see. We got how many words from that scene? Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi. Let's take a look at them in the power level up screen. So this is very cool. We're seeing now which ones are duplicates for our power level already. So let's take a look. So Ichizoku, which means like tribe or people, we have already. Waza, good one. Technique, we do not have. Sora, sky, we have. Furukusai. Let's look up some of these in the dictionary too. For example, let's look up the first one. Ichizoku. Even though we've learned it already, it's good to repeat this stuff because we saw it in the scene. And by the way, that scene was tricky. If you didn't understand any of it, that's fine. That guy spoke really fast and a lot, so that's totally fine. So, Ichizoku. Family, relatives, dependents. Good word, common word. Surprise, kind of, we had that one already. So let's delete that. We can clear that row, I think, right? Or delete that row. Because we did have that word. Next is waza. Let's look that up too. Power leveling so far is going well. The duplicate thing is working really well. Glad we've leveled up that process. So N1, technique, skill, art, move, waza. So the main thing here is he's talking about his technique that Link can't do. He's kind of boasting, I believe. This ancient technique passed down through his tribe of bird people. So we got good keywords about that.
Waza.
Nice word.
Waza.
Good when they have the audio. So let's add that. So we have Sora, sky. We can get rid of that because we have that already, but nice one there. Let's look at this word. Kind of combining two words here. Okay. So, furukusai. Stale, old-fashioned, hackneyed. I'm guessing both those words individually we probably have. Let's do the find feature to see that we do. So let's do a find here. Let's check furui. So furu, to fall we have. And then Furusato, hometown, birthplace, we have. And then Furui, old. So we have that. Let's check Kusai. So we have Mendokusai, which means troublesome. Maybe you've heard Shikamaru say that in Naruto. We have Yakusai, calamity, disaster. That's from this game. We actually don't have Kusai by itself. We should add that. That's pretty basic. So stinking, smelly can mean suspicious as well. So why don't we add that too? And this word that we added here is not a super common word, but you know what? Let's keep it anyway. Let's add Kusai first, and then we can add Furukusai as well to kind of hammer that home. So add old to smelly, old and smelly, stale, old-fashioned. Kind of makes sense, right? Okay. So we can add that, and then Waza. Let's go back, make sure we add that too. Power level is going up. We are now power leveling. Soon we'll watch another scene. What do you think? Should we watch another scene or the same scene again? What do you vote for in chat? Because I see some benefit to seeing the same scene and just getting it really perfect and getting more and more words from the same scene. But even if we do that, I'm not sure if that's the best scene to do that with. So I'm thinking probably a different scene for now. So we're going Waza here. Gi is a different variant of that. So we have Shobu. Good word. Let's look that up. So literally with the kanji, take a look at the kanji. First one is the kanji for to win. Second is the kanji for defeat. So shobu, victory or defeat, is literally what it means. Can mean also just a match, contest. That's the way he's saying it here. Let's have a contest. So let's add that as well. Good word here. This is a piece of grammar that's very useful. So even, if only, if just. Unboxer says Waza and Shobu get used a ton in Pokemon. Yeah, I bet that they do. They get used a lot in a lot of games, to be honest. So I'm surprised we don't have them. So let's add Sai. Might help to look for a sentence search for this to see how it's used. So I don't even know who has stolen what. So darega, so who. Darega nani o nusunda no ka sai wakaranai. So this sai here means I don't even know who stole something. That's the way you'll often see it used. Just takes a lot of practice. Some of these are actually different words because they're using the verb saigiru to block or interrupt. So like a fallen rock barred his way. So even though it's hiragana, that's a different thing altogether. And they could have used kanji there. Okay, let's go back to the game. Let's add that word first. And then let's make our power level go up. If the word is incredibly rare, we may not add it, but in general, we're going to add these words if we find them in the scene. Okay, this word, Shinju, Divine Beast, we learned from this game earlier, I believe. So that one we will delete because that is we can see it's a double because it's highlighted here. It's a new thing I added. We just need to do a format with some conditional formatting to add that function. I had to Google it to figure it out, but very worthwhile. Should have done that a long time ago. Just delete that row. So power level is now 1252. It's gone up by 5. Let's make that go up. So Mishon says, are you going to remove some of the highlighted ones near the beginning of the list? I saw some. Yeah, no, the ones earlier we're not going to remove. There are reasons for keeping those. Some of them are different in their reading, and two that were duplicates that we messed up on, okashi, which means funny, and jodan, joke. For some reason, those were the two that we messed up out of the whole first 1,000 words, and I just find it amusing. The two words we messed up were, yeah, if we look, we can show you here. So this one is a double because there's aku and hiraku, two different forms of open. That's okay. Plus, further up, ken and tsurugi, two different readings of sword that we both see a lot in games. We kept both of those too. So this one is the second reading. We're keeping those. That's fine. If we have a reason, it's okay to have some duplicates like that. Again, hiraku, the other reading of open. Two, though, are actually duplicates. One is jodan, joke. And to me, it's funny that that's one of the one duplicates we had. And it's the reason it's funny is because the other duplicate is the word for funny, okashi. So funny joke were our two duplicates. We're going to keep that as kind of like an Easter egg for people. Or maybe just an Easter egg for me, I don't know. In any case, power level is rising. Let's go back to the world of Japanese Quest.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is rising. We are power leveling today, so instead of 1 arrow, we get 5 arrows. Power level just went up by 5. Let's watch another scene, and anyone watching, if you write words in that scene in Japanese in chat, in real time, our power level will go up. Why? Because we are power leveling, because we have a goal of 2,000 in this year, and it's Saturday. It's a good day. It's the weekend. We might as well power level in Japanese. Why not? Okay. Next scene. So we are here. Let's go to this one here. So we're starting to see what Zelda is worrying about. The scene is called Ketsui to Kuno. So resolve and worry or anxiety. So she's worried about things coming up. In these scenes, she kind of worries a lot. Let's see here. Okay. So Saimu, new here, looks fun. Yokoso, Japanese Quest Away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. And yeah, we're watching this scene. So any words in chat, today we are power leveling. You can see that at the top, right word in chat in Japanese, power level goes up. Power level right now is 1,252. We've been streaming for about 1.5 years. This power level will now go up with this scene. Here we go. Kyoku o miru. So in real time, let's make this power level go up in chat. Write words, power level will go up. I'm ready to write.
あの真珠とダルケルの相性を高める調整を行わねばなりません。何度か動かせたとは言っても、まだまだ未知の部分が残されています。それでも、あれは人の手で作られたもの。人工のものならきっと理解できますし、使いようもわかります。
Sorry about that. Hit my microphone.
私は必ずあれを
Trying to go too fast. Hope the sound is okay. 大丈夫かな? Is this sound okay? Just hopefully.
あなたはその背中の剣を使いこなせていますか? その剣に宿るという内なる声。それが聞こえているのですか?
Yosha! Scarbrutal, konnichiwa. Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I felt like we had to play this game again because I just put up 2 videos on YouTube from the Griffin, the cat, you can see down there, his memorial stream. He passed away about 2 months ago. And so I felt like we had to go back to this world and we had to take it to another level. We're taking things... We need another gear in Japanese Quest. So today we're power leveling. We are adding words as we watch these scenes. So let's look at these new words we just had. It's a short scene, but let's look at our power level list here. So one new thing we've leveled up with, you'll notice this color. It means these words we already have learned. So it's good practice to review them, but we're only going to add new words to our power level. So here we have a new one. Let's look this up. And by the way, if those scenes make no sense to you, that's fine. Try to pick out one word, 2 words. That's how it starts. Today we're kind of seeing what words we can pick out and level up with on this Japanese Quest. So here we go. Aisho, affinity, compatibility. Let's make our power level go up with that. We have not learned that yet. And often you'll see people talking about affinity in video games with like a certain power or a certain creature or person, things like that. Yeah, they do go fast, and that's kind of the part of it. We're trying to kind of see how much we can get our mind around it. So these 2 words, good ones that people wrote, we have learned, you can see, but that's good. So Rikai, understanding, just like Rikai-kun, this tool we use to copy and paste these. Rikai to understand. So let's delete that. We have learned that. And then Koi, voice. So good words. Let's go to the next scene. Greg, konnichiwa. Sokel, hisashiburi. Good to see everyone. So next scene, again, we're power leveling more. Let's make this power level go up as we watch the scene. All you do, in chat, write down any words you see. And then in real time, they will be updated. Because today we're power leveling in Japanese. Sa, ikimashou. Kyoku o miru. Let me make the screen bigger here. So we can see these words. We can hopefully see some of the hiragana. Here we go. I'm ready to write. I'll write what you write. Yep, Japanese.
としてこのダルケル様にも意地があるからな。心中の訓練で他の3人に遅れを取るわけにはいかねえ。俺はよ、ここから見る景色が好きなんだ。見ろよ、あの美しいゴツゴツしたうまそうな岩の尾根。薬剤ガノンとやらがどんなやつかは知らねえけどよ、俺は必ずこの景色を守ってみせるぜ。なあ、相棒。そういや、おめえを姫さんお付きの騎士に選んだのはハイラル王だってな。直々の指名じゃねえか。頑張んな。まあ、あの姫さんはちーっと気合入りすぎっつうか、余裕がねえっつうか。特におめえには危なかったな。しかしなんだ、ここ数十年デスマウンテンは静かだったのによ。しかも落石が起こるほど山が荒ぶるってことは、いやまさかな。
Okay, wow, that was a lot of words. So we got a lot of them. Very cool. Let's go to our level up screen. That was a nice scene. I like that Goron dude. That dude's a good Japanese teacher. Okay, so let's see what we have. Check it out. I was able to write over 10, and even more were written in chat that I didn't get to. Some of them, for some reason, weren't even writing properly with my inputting tool. So let me clean up some that I missed, I think. So let's go through what we got. We start out with Junkcracker, Ayatsuru, to manipulate, talking about controlling the beast. Shinjiru from Greg, to believe. We have Tsukamu from Junkcracker, to grab something or to grasp something, mentally grasp it. It can mean too. We have Ore. I missed that one, but I did write Ore wa yo later, so I'll leave that for now. We have Keshiki, like a landscape or vista. We have Kunren, which is training. We have Yakusai, which for some reason we didn't write in, but that means a calamity. That word we learned, so I'm not going to put that in. We have Keshiki again, which is good, because that again means this view that he sees there. What else do we have? We have Aibo, cool, which means I wrote that one in too. Let's look up some of these words as we talk here, so it's not just me talking. We can start adding some of them. Not Aobo. See, mistakes are good. We can correct that. Aibo, partner, pal, accomplice. Since it's not a common word, I beg to differ. For video games, at least, this is very common. Partner, pal, accomplice. We're going to add this. Because if you look at this... Oh, wait a minute. Aibo we've learned already. Check it. This one's highlighted. So we have learned this. So we will delete that one. Tsukamu we can delete as well. We've learned it already. To grab, Shinjiru to believe we've already learned. We'll delete that one. This is a new tool here we have. Duplicates get highlighted now, which will help us a lot to level up. That's kind of why we're doing this. All these words, though, are fresh for Japanese Quest. Some maybe not if we change the form. Yeah, incredibly handy, Greg. So yeah, it's with conditional formatting. All of the duplicates will highlight. This is not a duplicate. This is just a find feature we did earlier. But anyway, it's just this column that has that now. Okay, let's add some of these. Let's go starting with Ayatsuru. And I might need to be reminded if I forgot some words there, because I got messed up when some of them didn't type in properly. So here we go. This is a new word. Good word we've seen a lot in this game. N1 word, common word. You might think N1 means it's hard. It's not true. N1 words are just common words. Good word to know. To manipulate. It's used often for controlling these divine beasts in this game. So let's add this word. Yatta. So next word, this is an even more good word to get. This is a word I see all the time reading books in Japanese. Because if you need to set a scene, it's an N4 word, very common word.
Keshiki.
Here we go. Keshiki. Scenery, scene, landscape. Okay, next word. Can you feel the power on Japanese Quest today? I think this format works better than my original conception of Spirit Bomb Saturday, which we had at the very beginning of Japanese Quest. It didn't really catch on and stopped doing it, but I feel like this kind of works. What do you think in chat? I feel like now that we have this power of finding duplicates, we can more quickly level up. Plus, you get the review factor, so the highlight is good because it reminds you, it's a duplicate. Let's really remember that. It's a duplicate for a reason because it's a common word. That's awesome. People agree. Much better. Yeah, I feel like this works. I feel like I'm starting to level up in my conception of the final form of Japanese Quest, and we're not there, but I feel like we were in first gear. I feel like we're getting now close to second gear, and that's what we need to take some things to another level. That's what I'm hoping to do. Starting in September, we'll find the next level of Japanese Quest, and all these details are part of it. So let's see here. So we added Kunren.
Kunren. 訓練
N3 word, training, very useful. Okay, next word 2. So here he was saying, ore wa yo. So like talking like as for me. So ore we have already. Let's just, for fun, if it shows up in the dictionary, maybe we'll add it. We got a dragon! What? 6 months. That means Junkcracker is now himself a dragon. You can see that stamp next to Junkcracker's name. The 6-month badge is the kanji for dragon. Doragon ni natta. A One Piece reference? Do you mean the ore thing? Yeah, it's not in the dictionary. So we have some different things for ore, as you can see. But I think probably just we're fine with just ore. Yeah, second gear may be a bit of a One Piece reference. Yeah. But it's also a car reference. But yeah, I think it's partly a One Piece reference too. So notice, if it is just ore, it's highlighted because we have learned that. So let's take that away. Plus hime as well. Means princess. That also is a duplicate. So let's take that away if we take away the hime-san. SoCal has also summoned a dragon. Yatta! Yokonatta ne! Let's get some hype in the chat. We got some new dragons. So let's bring the dragon hype in chat. Alright, so we have that word princess, hime. So let's take that away too. That's a duplicate. This one, though, is a useful word we do not have. Abunakatta, that's the past form of abunai, which we probably have. Let's see if we do. Let's change the kata to i. Abunai. Duplicate, so let's take that away. We don't need the past form of that, although it's useful to get that review. Okay, so these two words. Let's check namda. See if that's going to show up as a word by itself. It does. Nanda. What? Oh, what the heck? What the damn? I feel like that's worth adding. Just to remind us there's different forms, many different forms of nani, which we have actually as an emote. So anyone subscribing, you can use that emote. Let's spam that too. You can see that in chat as well. Nani? So let's look at the different forms, and let's add that too. Let's power up with the power of nani, nanda, in this case. Okay, and then this is a very useful word. N3 word, common word, yoyu. And it will probably help you if you go further down for a word like this. Maybe not. Let's look at the sentence search for it. Okay, this is the phrase I was thinking of. Yoyu ga aru, or yoyu ga nai. Meaning that for example, I cannot afford to keep a car. Boku ni wa kuruma o motsu yoyu ga nai. So it means can't afford. Yoyu means don't have enough money, don't have enough stuff to get a car. If you said yoyu ga aru, it means I can afford to keep a car. So that's a useful construction to know. Yoyu wa nai, can't afford to pay something. Have very little to live on. Yoyu ga nai. You'll notice it's often in the negative. Cool. The chat's going so hard, I think I'm going to miss a couple words at the end of that last scene. But you know what? That's okay. Oh, wow. How does that bot work? Why does that bot work on my channel? I would think I would need to activate that bot. It's kind of strange. So let's level up with that power then. Power level is now 1258. Let's make that power level go up. Here we go.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is now 1258. I think it just went up by 6, I want to say. So let's just write this up by 6. 6ですね。強くなった。So power level is rising. Let's make it rise some more. Let's watch another scene. Ah, the bot's an account? Cool. Very cool. Okay, so let's watch another scene. Back to the game. And again, at the top, power leveling. Right word in chat. Power level goes up. Let's start another scene. So we watched this one with the Goron dude. Now let's watch this one. So again, Zelda's having some issues, it looks like. Kyoku o miru. So write words in chat. I will write them down. We will level up in real time. I'm ready to write.
やはり反応しない。この方の遺物は大麻の剣に選ばれた者のための施設。それは間違いないけれど、肝心の起動方法がわからない。どうすればこの中に入ることが。今日は付き添わなくて良いと伝えたはずです。いくら国王の命令であっても当の私が護衛など必要ないと言っているのです。城に戻り父にそう伝えてください。ついてこないでください。
やった。Okay, good ones. We have some good words there that we got. Right. And then the last one there, Tsuite konaide. Okay, and then that one that Greg wrote, she sets it probably like facility, I'm guessing. Okay, I think that's all the words. So let's go to our level up screen, our power up screen, and let's see how many words we got this time. And let's see what we have. I'm rearranging a chord quick. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only one's a duplicate. The duplicate here is, let's look it up. Junkcracker, Ja Matane, thank you for your help. You've helped us power leveling quite a bit. Good to see you as always, Junkcracker. And thank you again for turning yourself into a dragon. Because, well, to have in our party a dragon, riding a dragon, kokoro zuroi. Kokoro zuroi. It's very helpful to have around. So, Mayday, order.
Mayday. Mayday.
Good to have around. And that word we have, so let's delete that one. Okay. Let's look up these words in order. So she's talking about these ruins and not being able to access it. So because of that, you see this relic, remains, memento being talked about. And these types of things are often looking at in games. Relics, mementos. So common word, I think that's worth adding. So let's power up with the power of relics today. Good job writing that one down. So this next one I think Junkcracker wrote down, bit of a tricky one. Attend on, to wait on, to accompany. It's not listed as a common word, and I'll be honest, I feel like this word isn't quite what we need right now. If it was common, I'd say learn it, but it's not in the top 20,000 words on here to be common. Maybe let's not add that one today. We can save it for a rainy day. Good job writing that down, though. This one, though, I think may be common. Let's look at the next word. This one you see a lot in this game as well. This is Link's job in this game. End goal. Protection. Because he's protecting Zelda, of course. End goal shimasu. So let's add that. Okay, and here we have, yeah, that is a good one. Tsuku is the basic form of it. Let's kind of write it in the form that they wrote it. Let's just write Suite, the way it was written in chat. So nitsuite means like about something. That's not what she was saying, but it's a useful phrase to know. Tsuite, nitsuite means about something. This is what she was saying. Tsuite ku, to accompany, to follow along. Or tsuite kuru. So both of these, as you can see, are kind of similar. To accompany, to follow. And she's saying, tsuite konaide, so don't come along with me. So she's saying the negative of this verb here. So good one. Notice here, tsuiteru can also mean to be lucky, which is interesting. These are both common. I say we add both. This will hammer home the idea of to accompany, to go along with. And it will fill in our gap, which is a win-win. It's nice when things line up to save you time. Interesting how the kanji are flipped on those. Power up is right. Let's go to the next word. I'm thinking this is probably what Greg wrote. I think you wrote it maybe in hiragana. And one word, common word, shisetsu. Shisetsu.
Shisetsu.
Institution, establishment, facility. Useful word that you do see in games and just in general. In the news, you'll see it. Let's add it. It's time to power up. Good use of our power up emotes, SoCal. By the way, you'll notice too, like I said, our YouTube is now powering up. So you'll notice on our YouTube now, let me go to our newest video there. If you look at our YouTube, if you look at a new video, not on edit, to console, you'll now notice we have this watermark. So if people want to power up, they can subscribe. So this emote has gotten further use on every video in our YouTube.
You're talking about studying for N4.
I figured it fits the motif of the power leveling up, so it's right by this same coloring, black and green. So now if you find our YouTube, you can press this and subscribe if you would like. Let's see our current subscribers. See, we are close to 1,500. Maybe during this stream we'll make 1,500. Hopefully we'll get close soon. Of course, over 9,000 is the goal for our subscribers there as well. And on Twitch. And our power level, of course. All right, let's go back to the game. Power level is here. Looking good. Okay, let's go back to the game. So next scene, it is time to level up some more. The way this works, anyone just joining us, we'll watch a scene. Yeah, that was the memorial stream. We just put it on YouTube finally. So any words we see in this scene, write them in chat, and when in real time, we will power up. Power level will go up in real time. And yeah, we have a YouTube. Our YouTube has been around for a while, but to be honest, it was kind of a dumping ground for our Twitch VODs. Soon, though, our YouTube will be leveling up. I may even stream live on YouTube sometime for a Japanese Quest stream, just for fun. And we'll be making some exclusive video content for YouTube as well. We kind of need to if we want to level up as much as we need to. Saimu, new party member. Yatta! Welcome. Okay, so next scene, let's go here. Uruboza. So let's look at this memory. Any words you see, write them in chat. We'll level up in real time. Power level just means how many words we've learned so far on Japanese Quest. Your power level is how many words you know in Japanese. Let's make that power level go up today. I'm ready to write.
Ah, 呼び立ててすまなかったね。でも早かったじゃないか。さすがおひいさま好きの騎士だ。今日の調査も張り切ってたからね。疲れが出たんだろさ。で、どうだい？この子と仲良くできてんのかい？そうかい。でも勘弁してやりなよ。おひいさまはあんたの背にある剣を見るたび落ち込んじまうのさ。自分はハイラル王家の出来損ないだって。それはあんたのせいじゃないんだけどね。この子はさ、ずっと頑張ってきたんだよ。封印の力を得るために小さい頃から毎日毎日祈りの修行。冷たい泉で無理するもんだから熱出したり倒れたり、それでも力は得られなくて、せめて自分にできることをって異物の研究まで始めて、本当にいい子なんだ。だからさ、守ってやるんだよ。あんたがね。冷えてきたね。そろそろ起こした方がいいな。ん？ああ。
ウルボさん、何ですか今の。あなたどうしてここに？
面白い. Nice. This format's kind of cool. Just finding words and seeing what we pull out. It's an interesting way of doing it. I feel like it's good listening practice. In a different way to think about the language in a way. Okay, let's go back to our power level screen. Let's see what words we found. I wrote down all the ones I saw, I believe. Looks like about 10. SoCal Life, I like this format, it's fun. Yatta! Glad you like it. Yeah, the feedback's helpful too to see what people enjoy, what people get something out of. And so it's also cool to see the words in different forms, hiragana, different like te forms, and just seeing what comes out. Doesn't have to be right. Mistakes are fine. Like, we can learn from that too. If we don't even know what the word is, that's fine too. We can just write down what we see, what we try to see. Okay, this first thing here. Let's just write down the first part of it. Sometimes just writing down the first part can help. So this should be the word that was used. Yobi Tateru, to call out, to ask for someone. So this scene, I believe, Urbosa, I think the princess is asking for someone. So you can see it's not a common word, so it's a good one to be able to write like that. Because it's not common, I'm thinking maybe we won't add it for now. But still, a good one to find. The base of it, though, let's write down Yobu. So this is the basic word, Yobu, to call out. Let's see if we have that one. If we don't have that one, we can add that. So as you can see, we do have that one, so we'll not add that one. Yobu, to call out, but it's good we have it. So let's not do that one for now. This one, I'm not sure if this is the correct word. Kind of like what I do with Terrace House. Nice. Yeah, I kind of wish we could watch Terrace House on this show. Too bad we can't stream Netflix shows. Unless, if anyone has like an uncle that works on Netflix, get us the hookup so we can watch Terrace House and do this game with Terrace House. That'd be cool. I'd be up for that. We can learn every word in the scene in Terrace House someday, maybe. So let's see. The next word that was written down. I'm not totally sure if these words appeared in the scene. Does anyone know which word it was? It helps if we have the kanji, because I was kind of focusing so much on writing. I'm not sure what words came out. So we have a couple. Solkai, general meeting. Solkai, refreshing, exhilarating. Let's leave that one off for now because not totally sure what it's indicating. It helps if possible to do the kanji too. But again, it's good to write all these. This one I'm also not sure about. Let's write it in and see what we see. It's good to write what you hear, but yeah, we're not seeing this either so much. So let's delete that one for now. It's funny how much kanji, at least for me, makes a difference in knowing the meaning of a word. I'm not sure if they'd be talking about politics. Some of these could be that they were just slightly different pronunciation on some of them, too. So yeah, don't mind me, but like, it's good to write them, even if we don't end up using them, that's fine. So this one, someone said that we thought we had it on Bakshis, and you were right, we do have it. You can see it's highlighted, Sasuga. So like, as expected of someone. So we'll delete that one then. And then Ibutsu also you found that we had already. Relic, we just added that, so let's delete that. This might be one we can add. Shugyo. Pursuit of knowledge, studying, learning, very much in line with what we do here on Japanese Quest. It can also mean different kanji. Employment. But I'm guessing this is the one for this game. Ah, cool, Jojo, thanks. Control plus deletes row if you want a hotkey. Cool, so just like Control plus, let me test that. Let's test this new power. Control plus. Trying to insert rows above? What? Let's not do that. I think... Wait, Control minus? Whoa, what did that do? I don't know what I just did, but something I didn't want to do. I just feel like I changed the format somehow. Didn't it just get smaller? What did I do? Anyway, I'm going to stop messing with hotkeys because I keep messing it up for some reason. I don't want it to be smaller, is the problem. I don't know what just happened there. I must have done something with formatting, but anyway, I'll just make it 150% and it's, I think, bigger now. So that should hopefully be okay. Yeah, don't worry about JoJo. I'm a fan of hotkeys, so I wanted to investigate myself. So let's add this one. Okay, yeah, it was probably web page zoom that I did, wasn't it? I didn't mouse wheel, though. I just did Control plus. So I don't know. Weird. Anyway, let's level up with Shugyo, the Pursuit of Knowledge. Quick sentence search. So I'm training in preparation of something. Shugyochu, so currently in training. Let's add that word because we are currently in training here. Leveling up in Japanese. There we go. Pursuit of knowledge. Let's look up Sorekara. So, and then after that, we probably don't need the kanji, but let's add that. Common, you can see. Wow, N5, so let's definitely add that. Didn't have it yet. Let's do it with kana, though. Sore. So sore means that. Sorekara kind of means like after that. Kenkyu, I think we do have this in kanji. Let's just check. Means research. Yep, we do have it. So that we can delete. And then here, this is the tame form of Mamoru, to protect. Which I think we have. And we do. So we can delete that, but good review. Mamoru, to protect. So power level is now 1265. Nice, it's gone up. Let's make that power level go up. Power leveling is real here on Japanese Quest. Let's go back to the world of Japanese Quest. Okay, so I changed the zoom settings. Okay, I can change it back later or something. Whatever, it's all good. Lurk mode. Junkcracker's lurking because they just can't get away from they probably can't sleep because they're so hyped up on this power leveling. That's how I am after like a workout. I can't sleep. So Mamoru, to protect. I think we're good with just this one kanji for now, but this one is common as well. Okay. So Control Shift plus. Let's try that. Okay, so that's the zoom. Okay, cool. So I think hopefully we're back to normal here then. I think we're good in the size though. Okay, I think we're ready for our next scene. Let's level up some more. Let's scroll down so I'm ready to write. As you can see here, our power level is here. Before this next level, I'm thinking that I need to take some jumping jacks quick, so get ready for this next scene. Let's quick level up. I'm gonna move around a little bit, get a quick drink of water, and we will level up with a new scene. Mizu, oishii. This water's been sitting in this water bottle for like weeks. It's still delicious. Okay, a few jumping jacks here. Ichi, ni, san, shi. Leveling up with physically. Got to power up physically and mentally. Other people, I recommend right now, do jumping jacks or your preferred form of workout because why not? We can power level in Japanese. We can power level with push-ups, squats, whatever else you got nearby, dumbbells. Okay. Because power leveling cannot be just mental. It's all connected. Okay. So next scene. Looks like a good one. Let's do it. So again, anyone who is here, if you're new here, today we are power leveling on Japanese Quest. I'm a Japanese teacher. What we do on this stream is learn Japanese from Japanese games. Today we're doing a new thing. Write word in chat, power level goes up. So this power level will go up as you watch the scene, write words in chat. Power level will go up in real time. I will add new words to our power level. Mistakes are okay, duplicates are okay. Just means we'll learn more. Sa, ikimashou. Kyoku o miru. I am ready to write once I see a word. Ooh, will we see a banana? Because we gained the power of banana today. I hope we see a banana from these guys. Yeah. Kawaii. Yeah, there may not be dialogue. We'll see. It's a cool scene anyway, though. Kakui. Can't wait for the sequel to this game, by the way. Yep, no dialogue. Okay, that's fine. Good scene, all nonetheless. Tsugi.
大した傷ではないようですが、けれどこのところ少し無茶しすぎです。あなただって不死身じゃないんですよ。最近魔物に襲われたという報告が増えています。あのような強靭な種族までも混じってきていると、やはりこれは薬剤復活の予兆と考えるべきなのでしょうか。さあ急ぎましょう。最悪を想定し万全の構えを敷いておかねばなりません。
Nice. The words that people pick out are pretty awesome. I keep writing in Banzun. Why am I writing in Banzun? It's Banzen. Mobile is difficult. Don't worry about it. Insect Martyr. Hey, I've been watching. Wanted to shout out, been learning Japanese using your archive videos. Cool. First time I caught you live, being on British time. Very cool. And welcome. And sweet. You've got the power of the tiger already. 4-month subscriber. Arigato, Insect Martyr. So my question is, are you an insect who is a martyr, or are you a martyr for the insect community at large? That's my big question for you. As one of our party members, I need to know the situation. Sugoi desu ne. So let's go to our power level up screen here. We got 6 words from that short scene, not too bad. 2 you can see are duplicates, because they're highlighted. The first one was actually from the other scene, because someone just heard music, so they cleverly wrote ongaku, which means music. Very cool. That word, though, we have learned, so let's not add that one. Okay, what else do we got? We have keredo, which means although. Although we have learned that in a different form. Kedo, we've learned that, so let's not add that. But still nicely done writing that. It's a different form of it, but close enough that I don't think we need it. Insect martyr, a martyr for insects. Yatta! それの方がかっこいい. That way is cooler, I think. I think that's the right way to go. Okay, Saikin means recently. We've learned that, but a good word. So we can delete that one for now because we have learned that already. So nai, I'm thinking the way she said it was just meaning like nai is like a negative, negation, and then like nayoni, something like to not do something. So I don't think we'll add that. Although nai by itself we haven't added, so maybe we should just add nai as by itself. What do you think? Nai, non-existent, not being there, unowned, unique, not possible. Nai can also mean inside with a different kanji. You know what? Nai can mean dead with this kanji. Nai can mean not. Yeah, I say we add this one. Let's add this one. Let's power up with the power of nothingness. Because that sounds like what we need to do around here. We now have the power of nothingness, and we've leveled up with the power of nothingness and insects. Let's level up with the power of insects. Do we have the word for insect? Let's do it. Now that we have this power of checking duplicates, let's just write it here. Mushi, insect. We have learned that. How about this other word for insect? That's important. So we've now learned that. Let's level up with the power of insects. Insect powers, and one word, common word. Konshu. Insect. We now have an insect martyr among us, so of course we need to learn another word for insect. And gain the power level. Gain power level with the power of insects. Mushi, the original, we can delete. We've learned that already. We can learn from our party members' names as well. That's why we learned that there. This word, I can't believe we've learned it, so thanks for writing it down, Greg. This is a super common one. To hurry. Isogu. N4 word, common word. Great one to write down. It's one I can't believe we haven't learned. This is the #1 pickup today, I think, so far. And then this word here. Banzen. Perfection, flawlessness, common word, good word. Let's add it. Yeah, I'm very surprised that isogu we didn't have. Because I know we've talked about that word and even talked about adding that word before. That's kind of weird to me that we don't have it. I guess we don't, though. I'm just going to do a search for it just to be 100%. Iso. Why is it Isogu? Yeah, just one. Okay, I'll believe it. Greg says if I learned anything from Agretsuko, it's that word. Nice. Insect Martyr says Isogo is my Anki for the first time today too. Nice, good timing. See, that's the way the universe works. Everything's kind of connected once you've seen something, right? Very cool. Okay, so our power level's gone up by 4, 12, 69. Let's make that go up. Look at the lower right. Power level is now rising.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level has gone up by 4. Chiyokunata ne. Today we are going Super Saiyan. You can see it. Super Saiyan with language. What does that look like? This is what that looks like. We are power leveling today. Time for the next scene. So again, you can see the top, power leveling. Actually, let's take a quick breather. Run around the game a bit. But basically at the top you can see power leveling, right word in chat, power level goes up. We gotta at least kill some Bokoblins today. If I remember how to play this game. And then we will watch a new scene shortly. But maybe we can find a word or two here. Konnichiwa. Hanasu.
Yeah.
ハイラル王家の料理。今でも作れるのなら食してみたいものです。Okay. So he is saying the cooking of the royal family of Hyrule. Break it down. This is normally what we do in Japanese Quest. So O means king. This kanji here means family, so the royal family. So the Hyrule royal family, they're cooking, ryori. So if now we could correct it, this nara means if. So tsukureru no nara. So if we were able to cook it now, shoku shite mitai mono desu. I'd like to try it. I'd like to taste it. Very cool. Yeah, I kind of feel like this format works better with the scenes, though. So, let's wreck one creature of some sort, like a Bokoblin, and then let's watch another scene. We need to wreck at least one Bokoblin today. Ooh, there's a word. Did you see that? Donguri. Acorn. And again, you can write words in chat now, too, if we see them in the game. They are still fair game. We saw a few words in that conversation. We saw a few words on the ground here and there, like Donguri. I hate these guys. Why would anyone design that monster? Ooh, I see a word. See a word in chat. Let's write it down. So yeah, any word on screen is fair game. I'll write that word in that I saw there, that Craig wrote. Oh wow, we've not learned that. We don't. Because now duplicates show up, they're highlighted. And I thought that's possible we didn't learn this, so let's make our power level just go up right quick. We are now leveling up with the power of foxes. Kitsune. Fox. Good power. Can't believe we haven't learned it. I know we've learned like wolf, but yeah, I guess we haven't learned fox. Power level's now gone up with the power of fox. Nicely done, Greg. Oh, here we go. Konnichiwa. いい天気ですね。大丈夫かな。大丈夫？ああ、まだ頭痛がする。Cool. This is kind of a nice kanji. Because again, you have the kanji for head, the kanji for pain, put it together. Sutsu, headache. So she still has a headache. Probably because she got hit in the brain by that Bokoblin with a club. こんなところに来るんじゃなかった。So I should not have come here. Matane. Okay, let's watch another scene. Ame desu ne. So someone wrote Ame on stream. I've been reading lots of books about Ame recently, so I'll write that in. Have we learned that yet? We have learned it, so we don't need it. I have been reading lots of Shinkai books. I read Garden of Words and Tenki no Ko, his new movie, the book for it I read. And for some reason, those two books, I think that guy's obsessed with rain, because like the whole story revolves around rain in both of those stories. There's all these scenes depicting rain in detail, like minute detail. And there is something romantic about rain. I think I like rain even more after reading those two books in Japanese. Okay. What about that word, though, that we just saw? Headache. So that we have not learned. Let's make sure we've learned the words with it. Atama. Head. Wait, why does it keep trying to write the same thing? I don't want to write that. No. I don't know why it keeps wanting to write that. So Atama we have learned. How about Itai? Pain. So those two we have learned as expected, but we have not learned putting them together, which is headache. So let's learn that. Let's look at our dictionary.
Zutsu.
Zutsu. Headache. N3 word. Common word. Let's make our power level go up. Thanks for the suggestions in chat. Atamaga. Yeah, Greg, what you said. Atamaga itai. That's probably more common. I think. Let's just type in Atama, head. N5 word. We learned that. Atama uchi, reaching a peak, reaching the limit. Because Atama can mean top, too. Atama kin, down payment. So again, kind of meaning the top or beginning. Atama ga yi. So SoCal wrote that. Bright, intelligent. It's a good one. Atama ga itai. Having a headache. Yeah, you know what? All these were written in chat, so why don't we add these two? Why not? Power level will just get higher. These are all useful things to know, and it's combining things we already know. So that's really a win-win. So here we go. Zutsu, headache. Atama ga itai. Having a headache. Atama ga ii. Bright, intelligent. So good words there. Okay, let's go to a new scene. So where were we? We were here. I think we're on this one. Yosh. Mimashou. So any words you see, write them in chat. Power level will go up in real time. Get ready to write.
染色や加工の原料になるものも多いんです。これは姫静かといって絶滅危惧種の花なんです。少し前から人工栽培を始めているのですが、なかなかうまく繁殖してくれなくて。もしかすると絶滅するかもしれない姫なのです。あ、ほら見てください、これ珍味で有名な食用種ですが、最近の研究で人の能力を向上させることが分かってきたんです。 今城の者たちを対象に効能を詳しく調べているのですけれど、類いまれな身体能力を誇るあなたにもぜひこの研究調査に協力してもらいたいのです。さあ
Cool. Princess is speaking pretty fast in that one. Did she say these? Yeah, I know she said this word for extinction, setsumetsu. We've learned that already, so we will not add that. And then shashin, did she say picture? Don't remember that one. And then yeah, we had both of these, but that's okay. Good review. Let's try the next scene. And again, the goal is to write down any words that you see. Mistakes are fine, duplicates are fine, but the more words we can write down, the more our power level can go up. Power leveling. Let's go talk to Mifa now and see if she can help us power level too. So let's try power level here. Sa, mimashou. So Japanese words in chat. I will update our power level in real time. I'm ready to write.
こうしてると出会った頃のことを思い出すね。あなたはまだ子供で無茶してすぐに怪我をして、その度私はこうしてあなたを治してた。ハイリア人のあなたは気がついたら私よりも大人になっちゃってたけど、私あなたの傷を治してあげられるの嬉しかった。復活するかもっていう薬剤ガノンはどんな相手なのか、どういう戦いになるのか詳しいことはまだわからない。でもどんなに過酷な戦いになったとしても、みんながあなたが傷ついてしまった時は私が治す。何度でもどんな怪我でも私はあなたを守りたいから。薬剤ガノンとの戦いが終わったら、そうしたら子供の頃みたいにまたここへ遊びに来てくれる？
かわいいね。Cool. Let's look at what words we found there. Go to our power level screen. So in chat I saw, looks like ichi, ni, san, shi, 4. I'm not sure what that last one is, so I'm going to leave that one off unless someone knows exactly what's that word is there. So the first one, ko shiteru to. So if I do this, so suru is to do, then ko is so like this. As a single word, I'm not sure if that's going to work for us, but let's see what we see in the dictionary, if anything. Let's just write in the first part of it. This is a different word, but... yeah, it's okay. It's good to write down whenever you hear. So this is the form I think we're looking at. Ko suru, to do like this. So suru, to do. Then ko kind of means like this. So ko suru, to do like this. So this is a nice thing to write down. I think we won't add it because it's not listed as common and it's a bit not exactly what we're looking for our new words right now, but it was a good thing to write down. So tabi, I'm not totally sure which context this was in. We have learned this word, journey, tabi. But I think that possibly she might have said this one. Like the number of times for something. Does anyone know which one you wrote down? SoCal? I'm not totally sure which one you wrote down because I was just kind of writing quickly. So ureshi, happy, we've learned already. That's why it's highlighted. And this last one, fukatsu, I believe there's probably a small tsu in there. So I think this is what we're going for. Revival, resurrection, rebirth. Because that's her power. Fukatsu. And I think we probably have learned that already. Let's check. Yep. So we've learned that. Resurrection, rebirth, rejuvenation, Fukatsu. And okay, yeah, I'm not sure on that one then, so let's leave that one off for now. Cool. Let's make our power level go up though with the words we got before 1273. Power level's gone up a lot today already. I think over 20.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Scouter says our power level is rising. Now at 1273. Let's try the next scene, and again, let's continue our power leveling today. Write word in chat, our power level can go up. And it's fine if some of the scenes our power level doesn't go up. We can still get the benefit of watching the scene, hearing some of the words, but the goal is, if you can, write some of the words and we can power up. So yeah, this one reminds me of, I mentioned that book I read, Garden of Words. Anyone seen that film? It's a short film by the guy who did Your Name. And it's all about this. Let's write it in the dictionary, actually. Ama Yadori. Anyone know what it means? I thought that's what it was. I'm not seeing it in the dictionary. You can see those are the kanji there. Yeah, I thought I wrote that in. I don't know why it didn't show up. Anyway, taking shelter from the rain. So yeah, very good art. That's what the whole movie's about. I read that book. That's what it was all about. This word, let's see if we've learned that yet. If not, since it's the name of the scene, we could add that first. Since it's fresh in my mind from finishing that book recently. So, Ama Yadori, taking shelter from the rain. And that's what this scene is here. So let's watch this scene. And let's level up with any words in it that we see. Kyoku o miru. So I'm ready to write any words I see in chat. Our power level can go up in real time.
いつまで経ってもやみませんね。お父上の跡目を継ぐべく騎士の道を選び錬磨を続け、そしてあなたは大麻の剣に選ばれるほどの剣士に成長した。それは素晴らしいことだと思います。でももしもあなたに剣の才能が全くなくて、それでも周りの人たちからお前はこの絵の家に生まれたのだから絶対に騎士にならねばならないと言われたら、そう言われ続けたとしたら、あなたはどうしていたと思いますか？
Yeah, BRBN, good question. It's the Rikai Google plugin. Some good questions in chat. So yeah, that tool, take a look at it. So you hover over it, and it shows you words in Japanese. Very, very useful. It's called Rikai-kun. It's a Google Chrome plugin. There's other ones too that are popular, but this one's worked quite well for us. The reason we use it, if you press C, you can just copy and add to our power level list here. So someone asked this word yado, in lodging. Does that mean in? Yeah, it does. So that same kanji from sheltering in the rain. Yado. 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 In lodging.
Yado.
Cool. So we have that word there. That word's a duplicate though, so we don't need that. Erabu. Wow, we haven't learned that yet. I'm surprised. Let's go to our power-up screen. So Greg wrote this one in the erabi, in the kind of mas stem form, like erabi mas, erabi. To choose. I'm kind of surprised we don't have this one yet. N4 word, common word, to choose, to select, very useful. So let's add that. This is a great addition to Japanese Quest there. So now you can see the duplicates. Not anymore. And we have, she kept talking about her father, who was the king, and she was using this word. Father, especially used in samurai families prior to the Meiji period, so it's kind of a dated word for father. Chichiue. Let's add it. Because, I mean, Zelda says it all the time. Very common in games, so let's just add that. Okay, and then we also saw Hitotachi. Let's look at that. So Hito we've learned, that means people. Hitotachi, so it means people. Getting some kind of a review of the word for people. Tachi can just mean for like plural, like making things plural. For example, what tachi means like us. So tachi is useful to know for like a group of people. So let's power up now with the power of people. Notice if we have the word hito by itself. I cannot type. See, that is highlighted because we've learned that already, but this word, if you add tachi, we've not learned that, so let's add that. Common word. BRBN. Yeah. Don't worry about it. That's what we're here for, to learn Japanese from Japanese games. Let's make our power level go up now. If we learn words, our power level goes up. It's up to, I think, 78. Is that right? Yep. No, 77. Guess that means we need to learn another word because I messed up. Can someone write a random word in chat? Because we need to learn another word. So the next scene is Chichi to musume, father and daughter. Those words we probably added already. I guess we'll just need to find a word in that scene. So if we find a word in that scene, write it down. Our power level will go up. Yeah, very good suffix. Tachi, to make things plural. So let's write. I'm ready to write the first word we see. I'll write it right here.
ガーディアンもようやく動かせるところまでこぎつけました。この調子でガーディアンや神獣への理解を深めていけば、たとえ薬剤ガノンが復活しても対抗する力は得られるはずです。
ここで何をしておるのだ。
実験を見ていました。私たちが異物を完全に把握すれば薬剤への対応も。
確かに古代異物の研究はハイラルにとって極めて重要だ。だがこの国の姫であるお前がなすべきことは他にあるはず。いつまでそうして己の役目から逃げ続けておるのだ。
逃げてはいません。先日も勇気の泉に赴き沐浴し祈りを捧げ、
異物に関わるのをやめ全ての時間を修行に注げと言うておる。薬剤封印の力を身に宿す術がそれ以外にあるのか。
わかりません。でも努力しているつもりです。けれどどうしても。だからせめて今の私にもできることを。
言い訳は聞きとうない。王として命令する。今後一切異物に関与することは許さん。泉での修行に専念せよ。口差がない王宮の者たちに何と呼ばれておるかは知っていよう。
Junkcracker's going hard.
出来損ないの姫、責を果たせぬ無才の姫。そうではないという証を立てるのだ。よいな。
はい、お父様。
Junkcracker just had a limit break. If you imagine a Dragon Ball equivalent, we see Dragon Ball Goku training. What might have just happened here is Junkcracker was going to go to sleep. Suddenly, instead, went Kaioken times 10, and boom, made our power level go up by a lot. Because we are the whole group of people on Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball has all these heroes gathering. That's the situation here. We're all together, but this was the scene where Junkcracker just went Super Saiyan, or Kaioken times 10, and they had their battle scene, and maybe now just died, and now they can finally go to sleep. I don't know. Something like that just happened. Anyway, so we see some of these are duplicates, because they're green. Sora, sky. Rikai, understanding. Kodai, ancient. Ibutsu, relic. Hatasu, to finish or to complete. All of those we can remove, I think. Because they are duplicates for us. So let's get rid of those ones. Okay, all these words, though, we don't have yet. So let's take a look. This first one is a good word. Let's look it up. Because this is really what it's all about with learning a language. Ha'aku, to grasp, to understand, to catch. Useful word, kind of tricky kanji, but you do see this word a lot. That's a nice 4 kanji compound you have there. Shinshutsu Kibotsu. Appearing in unexpected places at unexpected moments. Elusive phantom mode. That's a good mode to have on Japanese Quest. So Haku, let's add it. Is a common word. So let's add that. So this one, let's look it up. Tayo. So corresponding, suitable, equivalent. As you can see, it is a common word and one word. Although, not sure if we want to add this at the moment. I feel like it might be helpful more to have a context for it, and it's not quite so common. So let's maybe not add that one for now, just now. And sorry if I'm a little bit just subjective on some of these, but still a little selective because we're still in the first couple thousand words. Some of it's kind of arbitrary. Still want to keep words within the realm of what we've learned and somewhat common. So this one, though, is very much in line with what we've been learning in this scene. N3 word, common word, king. I believe we did learn O by itself, but we're adding sama. O-sama. King, also a famous Japanese musician, it looks like. So let's add that one. Let's power up with the power of a king. Okay, this one too, quite common, and a very common kanji. You can see it's very basic looking kanji. It's one of these words that you see a lot if you read Japanese text, but you might not learn in a Japanese class. I believe this is the one we saw. Onore, meaning oneself. It's not used so often now. Blessed Wolf has summoned a dragon. Yatta, let's get some dragon hype in the chat. The more dragons on our journey, the... Wow, Scar Brutal gave a gift sub to Blessed Wolf. いいですね, arigato. So let's power up with this power. So, honore. Yeah, this is not one I ever use, but I have seen it used expressing anger. You'll see it in anime and things like that, And it can be used to kind of humble yourself, it seems. We got a dragon. This kanji kind of looks like a dragon. So we have ore. This is a different kanji that can be an ore. Let's do onore though. Because that's usually how the kanji goes. And the kanji for it, if you'll notice, is kind of cool. And you can do kanji link on here too, which is cool in this dictionary sometimes. You can see the stroke order. Check it out. Very useful feature on Jisho as well. You can see the stroke order here as well. Ichi, ni, san. And some nice compounds using it. Very useful. Here's the compound we learned. Probably the most common one. All these other words are quite uncommon. Nice. Yeah, Junkcracker has like a Japanese tongue twister there. Sumomomo momo no uchi, something like that. Sugoi ne. Because sumomo is a Japanese plum, momo is a peach, and momo, so it's saying that they're of the same family. Plums and peaches are both in the peach family. Very cool. All right, let's go back to our list. Where were we? Ah, this word. Also useful, if somewhat uncommon. I believe this might be an N1 word. Yep. N1 word. By the way, Junkcracker, how's the N1 study going? Don't you have N1 coming up in like a few months? So to go the direction of, to proceed towards. N1 word, and it's a useful N1 word, so I say we add it. Let's look at a quick sentence search for it. She had to go in person. So, 赴かなければならなかった. So had to go somewhere. And then following my heart. Studying is going okay. Been reading a bunch more recently. Nice. What have you been reading these days? It is time to level up again. Scarbertel says, should I do N5 this December? Yeah, I pretty much agree with Unboxious. I'd only do it if you think it's motivating for you. For me, I found... Yeah, I found that for me, aiming for a higher than my current level was a good goal. So when I was about N5 or N4 level, I had 9 months and went for N2, and I thought I'd fail, but I ended up passing it. So I'd say, yeah, if it motivates you and it's a good goal, go for it. So next word that was written down. Inori, prayer. She's talking about her prayers here. Let's just check one thing. So the verb form, inoru. So that we have learned already. So we don't need that, but this is the noun form. Inori, prayer. This word is not even listed common. I'm saying, let's not add this word. To lift up, to give, to offer, to concentrate, to sacrifice. Lots of different meanings here. It can be a useful word, but let's not add it. This one, however, I think we should add possibly. So, sube. Way, method, or means. So this kanji also can be like jutsu, an art, means, or technique. You've probably heard, for example, like Kagebunshin no jutsu. The Kagebunshin technique in Naruto, for example. That's the same kanji. But sube can also mean way. So yeah, let's add that. So it's usually kana alone, so let's go kana. Oops. Let's undo that. Okay. Useful word there. People going hard with the Japanese tongue twisters in chat. I like to see it. So this could be a useful word here. We're talking about the king again. So it starts with ol. The royal palace. Because Q by itself means palace. O is the king. So OQ, royal palace. We're now leveling up with the power of royal palace. Last word here. So at least, at most. I kind of feel like this is one we want to learn more in context when we still have the context sitting with us. So let's leave that one for another day. Let's leave it here. Wow. Power level went up a lot that time with the help of Junkcracker. Let's make that power level go up. 1284.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Scouter says her power level is now 1284 and rising. Almost up to 1300. Maybe that could be a goal today. Do you think we should still get up to 1300? Will be a kind of long stream, but it might be doable. Been going almost 2 hours here. Okay, if we get to that goal, we'll have to go hard at these next scenes. Can we do it? 多分できる. So remember, all of these words we're unlocking not just as a number, our power level, but literally we are unlocking. There's a palace now, a royal palace in the world of Japanese Quest. This is a terrible looking royal palace. Anyway, you get the idea. So royal palace is unlocked. All these words are unlocked. We've unlocked insects today. We've unlocked royal palaces. We've unlocked hiding in the rain, Amayodori. Let's keep leveling up. The next scene, let's go. Kyoku o miru. So I'm ready to write. As you see words in the game, as you hear them, I will write them. Power level will go up in real time.
王家の姫が代々受け継ぎし厄災を封印する力。それは祈りによって目覚める聖なるもの。そう聞かされて育ちました。けれど母が言っていた体を満たす霊力も祖母が耳にしたという精霊の声も何一つ私には感じられない。父には何度も叱られました。それはお前が学者の真似事ばかりやっているからだと。でも幼い頃からどんなに頑張っても祈っても古代の神ゆかりのこの地にすがってすら聖なる力が私を唱うことはなかった。教えてください。私には何が足りないのですか。
Hi. So I didn't get all those. But she's again worried about her lack of powers. Okay. I'll write some of them. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, looks good. Let's go to those words. I may have left off a couple that I didn't think were needed for our power level just at this minute, but here are about 10 words that we have. So this one looks good. Again, it's building right after Royal Palace into, well, the kanji, if you look at it literally, is Royal House. That's the kanji. King House. And what does it mean? Royal Family. So that's a good one to add. Surprisingly common in manga and anime. Yeah, it is very common, that kind of thing. People of royal blood, for example. So let's add that. The next word looks like it could be good too.
Sodatsu.
To be raised, to be brought up. Sodatsu. Good word. Okay, so this is the word you're talking about with inheriting royal blood, for example, or inheriting some kind of lineage or something or other. So tsugu can be next, but here is the one we're looking for. And one, to succeed a person, to inherit, to take over, to follow, in one word. And I think that's one worth learning, because you see this a lot in games. Yeah, that's true. That's been an issue on Japanese Quest. We often add both at once, or sometimes we just add both later on. For now, let's just add the ones we see. So, mitasu, A lot of good verbs here. And by the way, anyone in chat, I know that Junkcracker writes these things in real fast, but don't worry about that. Everyone can write at their own pace, and mistakes are fine too. Don't be intimidated. Junkcracker, they are the narrator for Game Grammar, so this is like Junkcracker's wheelhouse. They do a similar stream here on Twitch as well, if you want to check out their channel. So going at your own pace is completely fine. So mitasu, to satisfy conditions, to fill, to pack, useful word. Let's add that too. Looks good. At the same time though, having Junkcracker around is helpful to make our power level go up and to get our goal today of 1300, which I did not think was the goal before. So Seirei, this one's highlighted, so we had that already. Let's not add that. It means spirits. Spirit, soul, ghost, spirit of the deceased. And then this word, shikaru, we had to scold, tariru, to be enough, to be sufficient, to be worth doing. All of those we have already, good words to review again, but we don't need to add them to our power level. I'm so glad we have this duplicate thing now. It's incredibly useful for what we're doing. Kind of hard for me to catch words. Yeah, it's very hard. That's kind of the fun, the challenge of it. But yeah, it's fine if we don't catch any too. But that's kind of the fun, just to see words that we see that we can catch, and if we write them incorrectly, that's fine too. Right, and that's fair. So this word too. This one was written by 2 people in chat. So that's definitely one we should add, scholar. And 3-word. So literally a school person with the kanji. Study, learning, science, person, dakusha. So let's add that. We can all become scholars, either of video games or Japanese in some small way. And then this one. This is a word you do see a lot. N3-word, common word, very young, childish, immature. I notice in books it's often used describing someone who's immature in some way or young. N3-word. So let's add it. They wrote a different variant there, but we want to go with the common one.
幼い
Sweet. Power level is now 1290. We're almost to our goal of 1300 today. Will we get there? I think we can. I mean, now I'm starting to have hope we can get to our goal of 2000 this year. First year we got to 1000. Second year 2000 I thought could be hard because it's harder to find words now because we know so many already. But with this new tool, duplicates automatically pointed out and bolded, I think there's hope in this new power leveling system. With chat helping us, I think we can do it. Let's go to our next scene. So again, look at the top, power leveling, write words in chat, power level goes up. Let's see if we can get anyone who sees a word, see a word, write a word. If it's common, if we know it, that's fine. What would you say is the best way to learn kanji? Ooh, let's tackle this question before we start the next scene, maybe. Maybe let's run around in the game a bit. So chat, what do you think? What's the best way to learn kanji? For my first gut reaction when you say that is to write the kanji. To learn the kanji, you want to write the kanji. Get a sense of the feel of the kanji. Also, Anki, great recommendation. A flashcard system online can help a lot. So reading books, manga, newspapers, blogs. Also agree with that. Also, remembering the kanji RTK, all good advice. So let's write down some of these tips for kanji. RTK, a book some people like, some people don't like it. Flashcards with Anki, some people like that. For me, actually, I like these two things together. So these can be combined. So reading. Honestly, these three things that were mentioned in chat, these kind of were the three things that I did that helped me a lot with kanji. Reading plus Anki plus remembering the kanji. Remembering the kanji, I'd say, is more optional, but reading is the one that is most important. Flashcards for a lot of people help, and then something like remembering the kanji, a system like that, can be very helpful too. Oh, Junkcracker, I didn't know you did RTK. Did you do RTK? I didn't know that you ever did that. I did RTK after I already knew about 1,000 kanji by just doing flashcards and reading and JLPT study. Ooh, finally, we found a banana. The banana we needed today, because we gained the power of bananas today, so check it out. Not just any banana. Tsurugi banana. So a sword banana. Power banana. Tsurugi here means sword. So some great tips there. All those words down there help a lot. And for me and many people I know who went far in kanji, did these three together. But one thing I know about everyone who learned kanji to a high level, they did a lot of this. So for sure this one, read as much as you can. And I would also add to that, write the kanji. Get a feel for them. Not saying you have to write every day. I don't write the kanji that much, but at least write them a few times in the beginning to get a feel for them. Proper stroke order, all of that. So yeah, good suggestions, everyone. Hey, Junkcracker, or anyone else in chat, or Chinazo, Insect Martyr, Unboxes. Do you guys have a favorite kanji? I just got a comment today on YouTube that someone said, my favorite kanji that I talked about on this game was now their favorite kanji. Anyone remember what that kanji was? So, Blessed Wolf, your favorite kanji is Muzakashi? Difficult? Yep, Okamijin remembers my favorite kanji. Taki. Okamijin wrote it there. Waterfall is my favorite kanji. Junkcracker really likes Zen, goodness. That's a good one. But yeah, my favorite is Waterfall. I really like that it has this water radical on the side. And then on the other side you have a dragon. So this part, the kanji for dragon, this part, water. So you can imagine a dragon behind the waterfall. So imagine like a kind of translucent wall of water. A waterfall, you can see this dragon's red eyes glowing through the water. You can kind of imagine these eyes here. You can imagine their mouth, their teeth, their dragon tail behind this water here. So yeah, that's my favorite kanji. Well remembered, Okamijin. Taki is the word for waterfall. Ryu is the word for dragon. That kanji by itself. Okay, let's go to our next scene. Where were we? Did we do this one yet? Let's try this one. Kyoku o miru. So any words you see, write them down. If this is a repeat, fine. We can still write down new words.
辛抱強くなだめてあげれば馬には必ず気持ちが通じる。あなたに教えてもらったおかげで本当にこの子と仲良くなれました。この王家の装備も最初この子にはあまり似合わないかなと思っていたんですが、今ではすっかり馴染んで見えるんです。相手を思う気持ちって大事なんですね。あの向こうには知恵の神ネールより名をいただいたラネールという山がそびえています。弱い17に満たぬ者、知恵なき者として入山を禁ずる。ラネールはそんなしきたりを持った山なんです。力の泉でも勇気の泉でも私の力は目覚めなかった。でもあの地なら知恵の神ゆかりのあの泉でならもしかしたら。根拠は何もありませんけれど、わずかでも可能性があるのなら私はそれにすがりたいのです。明日私は17歳になります。あの山に行ってみようと思います。
Nicely done, nicely done. Looking good. Okay, let's take a look at some of these words. Again, Junkcracker going hard. By the way, Junkcracker, I guess it's not that late where you are. I forgot. We're kind of streaming earlier today, aren't we? So you probably don't need to sleep quite yet, I'm thinking. Okay, so let's see. We're almost up to our goal, potentially, of 1,300. So some of these words we have already. Let's look at those ones first. So first, jie, wisdom, wit, intelligence. Good word. We've learned it already, though, so let's take that one down. This one too. Izumi, spring, fountain. Good word, that's where they're headed to. But we don't need that one because we've learned that already. Konkyo, basis, foundation, also a good word. But we've learned that already. Let's look at some of these ones we haven't learned yet. Some of these are a little bit obscure. Let's make a deal. Let's say if these show up as common in the dictionary, we can add them. If not, then let's not. Let's see here. Shinbo. So, and one word, patience. I feel like we might have seen it in this form. Shinbo tsuyoi. Patient, persevering. So tsuyoi means strong. So add that to patient. Means like having a lot of patience. I think we can add that. Showed as common. That was the deal. So let's add that. Next one. Najimu. To become familiar with. To get used to. This is a useful word. Doesn't show as common, which is kind of weird. Because that one is, I feel like, pretty common. Anyone else in chat, have you seen this word? Do you think it's common? I say we learn this one anyway. Najimu, to become familiar with, to fit in. Yep, I'm breaking my own rule because I am a rebel. Right, that's a good word too. Old friend. Osana Najimi. Let's add that in too. That's a good suggestion. This is one you see a lot in manga and things, because often there's a character that they're old friends from when they were kids. And this is that word you see a lot. This is a word, though, you might impress Japanese people if you know it. I remember one time with a Japanese friend, I said this word, and he's like, whoa, you know a lot of words to know that word. So, Osana Najimi, childhood friend, friend from infancy, old playmate. Yeah, we can add that, I think. That's a good call. And then we can move Shinbo down, so those are all combined. So we have Osanai, young, Najimu, to become familiar with, and then combining them, Osana Najimi. Childhood friend, nice. Next we have Itadaku, one you've probably heard before, if you've been around the block. In Japan, that is. To get to receive... Yep. You might have heard it too in this form. Itadakimasu. Before you eat. So let's add that. Sobiaru. I think that's probably an N1 word. I think I remembered it when I was in the N1 deck on Anki. But it's one of those words that learning in that N1 deck helped me a lot. Because this is another word you see a lot in books. If you're looking about like buildings or mountains towering over something. Sobieru. Useful word. Kanji's a bit intense. Usually kana alone, so let's stick with the kana. It is not in the standard use kanji. It is used sometimes though. But I think usually if it's used, it will have furigana with it because it's non-standard. So wazuka, let's look at that. Yeah, Okamijin, you're right. It is in kana sometimes, but I think we'll keep the kanji that time because that kanji is used too, but good comment. So only a little bit, small quantity. Often you'll see a ni here too. Wazukani, slightly, only, barely. Sometimes you'll see shika as well, because shika means only. So wazuka, shika, nothing but a little bit. Useful word, let's add it. This format has really taken us quite high today in our power leveling. Let's see, where did we start today? We started with Jotatsu improvement, and now we have continued on that theme of improvement today. So we will reach over 50 words today. Wow. We've never gone this high in one day on Japanese Quest. So this format, especially if Junkcracker is here, causes us to level up quite a bit. And keep in mind, we're only really adding common words. So these are all useful words. We're not just learning stuff that's not going to help anyone. Okay, this one's Sugaru. To cling to hang on to rely on. It is a useful word. Let's look at the kanji. So look at this kanji. It's not standard. So let's not add the kanji. It's not even listed in Hisig in the top 3,000 kanji you need. You do see it occasionally, I think, but let's go with just kana. So Insect says, one problem I've been having is relying too much on furigana. Yeah, that can be a problem, but it can be helpful to start reading for sure. Often I'll know a word, but only by its sound. Any way to get off the furigana crutch a bit? Yeah. I would recommend Rather than Furigana, use a different crutch, possibly a more helpful crutch. So if you're reading, let's look at some sentences here. So if you're reading, rather than Furigana, turn off the Furigana. Can you turn off Furigana here? I don't know. Let's go to somewhere that doesn't have Furigana. Let's look up something on Wikipedia. Let's go to Breath of the Wild. That's kind of weird. Writing that in Japanese, it looked like just a mess. Let's go to Japanese here. Okay. So this is Breath of the Wild, Wikipedia. I used to read that a lot to practice reading. Okay. So we got a bunch of text. Here, can we make this a bit bigger? Okay. So using a tool like this, look, there's no Furigana. Only use the Furigana if you really need it. So, for example, if you're reading about the story here, you can read that story in katakana, story. And then only use this if you really need it. What I found when I used this tool was that I would check things like, for example, mukashi, long ago, or shinwa, myth. But doing that a few times, eventually, I don't need to use it anymore. And since Furigana is not there, I can start reading without using this tool. The problem is this could become a crutch as well. But for me, I find it much more useful than Furigana. And then, like, really force yourself not to use the tool, though. Like, if you can guess and you're pretty sure, just don't use it. Just keep reading. And then on the words you really don't know, for example, maybe say you don't know this word. Suna, rope. Look it up. Next time, maybe you don't need it. What I find, the more you read, the less and less you'll need to look things up. So that's my suggestion. Joyo Joyo! Yokoso! Japanese Quest Away. Okay, we are almost to our goal. What's our power level now? One more scene might do it. 1297, the goal is over 1300. One more scene can hopefully do it. Some more suggestions in chat. Unboxes says, newer Pokemon games, you can practice using kanji in a game with fairly easy vocab. Yeah, that could help too. You can also use OCR software to look up kanji. Sounds good. Yeah, I'd say reading as much as possible, and then combining that with other things that work for you, like whether it's flashcards or direct kanji study through a system like RTK or something similar. For me, it was really about a mixture of Anki flashcards and reading. Anki reading, Anki reading, Anki reading, and then just continue that every day until you get to whatever level you want to be. And then just do reading. Because then you're just reading books like I'm doing now. I stopped the flashcards, now I just do books. I read every day. Only in Japanese for books. Oh yeah, this is a great suggestion. This is a great app. I have not used it, but everyone I've heard who's used it seems to really like it. So this is a great suggestion too. The Kanji Study app is a great app because you write the kanji as you learn them. Which again, writing I mentioned earlier. Okay, next scene. So as we do this, last chance probably to write some of these words. So let's power level. As you see words in the scene, write them down. Mistakes are fine. If we know the word already, that's fine. You'll get highlighted then, which is good for review. Joyo's live. That sounds good. Sounds like you've made a lot of progress already. So as we see words, let's write them down in chat. Write the word in chat. Our power level will go up in real time. さあ、行きましょう。 So I'll write up here. So in chat, once a word shows up, I will update our power level. Let's get our goal in this scene. Here we go.
で、どうだった姫さん。神の山での修行はよ。
目覚めなかったんだ。封印の力。
ごめんなさい。
おひいさま、頑張ったんだろ。それでダメなら仕方ないよ。それにこの山での修行が全てってわけじゃないさ。案外何かのきっかけで封印の力は目覚めるかもしれない。
ありがとう、ウルボザ。
姫様、うまく言えないんだけど、私考えてみたの。私が治癒の力を使うとき、何を思ってるんだろうって。そしたらそれは
Yep, spreadsheet's public. It's at the top of the Twitch page. Power level list. And yeah, write words, I will update the list. So in this scene, any words you see, write them in chat. Our power level will go up.
間違いない。
とうとう
やつが
目覚めた。
大丈夫だ姫さん。奴は俺たちだけで何とかしてみせる。よーしみんな、自分の真珠に乗り込んで厄災を打つ準備だ。俺たちはリンクがガノンと戦う時に一斉攻撃をかける。相棒、おめえはハイラル城へ。しっかり援護してやるから、思いっきりガノンの野郎をぶちのめせ。
さあ、おひいさま、あんたは安全なところへ。
いいえ、私も行かせてください。何もできないかもしれないけれど、せめてみんなと一緒に。
Cool. Good scene. Anyone notice any words in there? Didn't see any words in chat. Ah, yeah, okay. Let's go to our level up screen. That word we learned earlier today. So they're talking about Zelda's training. No, it's not Shugyo. It's a different Shugyo. So it's basically like training, like, for example, martial arts training. You can see it's a Buddhist term. So she is training to use her powers, her special powers. So as you can see here, it's like the pursuit of knowledge, studying, learning, discipline. Sometimes you get a sense of words like that. It helps to Google them. So look at kind of pictures you get when you look at Shugyo. See, people under waterfalls, things like that. This gives you a sense of what Shugyo is all about. You can say Shugyo Suru, to train, to... So this is what Zelda's trying to do, essentially, in the game to level up. I apologize for my Rikai tool freaking out there. So you could, it's an interesting thing. Often if you do an image search for a word, you get a pretty good idea of the kind of essence of that word. Videos too. So it's not just study, it's like a bit more spiritual than that. So that's what Zelda's trying to awaken in her spiritual powers. But for some reason she went to the spring as well, but it failed for her, for whatever reason. Okay, so we're still looking for Ichi, ni, san, at least 3 more words to reach our goal. So let's look at the next scene as well and see if we can't get 3 more words. Try to find a word or 2 or 3 in this scene, write it in chat, and we can level up, add that word to our power level. The goal is today we're power leveling. See a word in this scene, write it in chat, and I will add it in real time to our power level right up here. Ganbaro.
こんなことに。真珠がガーディアンが私たちを襲うなんて、まさか厄災にカノンに奪われるなんて。タルケルもリーバルもミファもウルボ様もきっともう真珠の中に。私のせいです。封印の力に目覚められず、カノンに立ち向かうはずの異物たちまで奪われ、私が今までしてきたことは何の役にも立たなかった。だから大切な人たちを、民を、仲間を、お父様を死なせてしまった。やっぱり私は
Zetsubo. Yeah, she goes quite fast. That is the challenge, but that's kind of the fun of it. Why don't we try that same scene again and see if we can get any words? Because there were some words in there. Yep, Zetsubo, despair. Let's try it again. Same scene. The more we watch it, the more it will kind of become slowed down. Hopefully in our mind we can write down some words and get these last 3 words here. Write them down in chat and we can level up. So that first word I can write, Zetsubo. Cool. We got some words that time. Watching it a second time. I recommend, if for people serious about Japanese, Like find a scene in a movie or a show, or even just the whole movie or the whole show, and watch it again and again. And then maybe even mirror it, trying to get the speech exactly right, mirroring your speech after it, just repeating it, and then just do it again and again, 10 times, 20 times, 100 times, until you have it perfect. If you get all that perfect, every word, saying every word perfectly, not just that scene, it will help your overall feel of the language, and those words especially will be hammered in forever. So let's take a look at the power level screen, what we have. This last one I wrote, it's kind of a joke. Unbox just wrote dang. This is what dang looks like if you write it in Japanese. Danji. So that's that one. And then, yep, Shinju is right. We have that already, though. You can see it's highlighted, so we have that already. Zetsubo, despair, we have already. So those we can take away. This one, though, we don't. Let's write that in. She said, Tami, people, citizens. So let's add that common word. And she's a princess. Her people are very important to her. So let's add that word. We only have 2 more words now that we have to add. We're almost there. Let's say we unlock the next scene since we got a word here. Let's go to the next scene here. And I realize these are pretty dramatic scenes. We're getting towards the end of the game. Only 2 scenes left. So these might be kind of hard to get words because we're also looking at the story too. So hopefully in these 2 scenes we can get these 2 words. Any words you see, let's add words and let's level up in this game. By the way, I'm enjoying these scenes. So someday with some YouTube content, I may make a more in-depth video on some of these scenes. Going more in-depth with, like I said, for example, learning a lot of the words, potentially. Let's go to this one. And again, we are back to power leveling. Any words you see, write them in chat. We can add this word to our power level. We need 2 words to get to our goal. Here we go. So write words in chat. I will write them here. I am ready to write. Not yet, now I am. Yoshi, kakimashou. Hopefully there will be words, not just destruction. Yeah, I think there will be.
もういいんです。もうお願いです。あなただけでも逃げて。これ、私、今。ダメ、ダメ。死なないで。お願い、死なないで。まだ助かる。リンクを助けられる。
姫姫、ご無事ですか？
あなたたちにお願いがあります。この人を海星の祠まで連れて行ってください。急いで。彼の命が燃え尽きてしまう前に。
Okay, we got some good ones that time. Very emotional scene, as you can see. So what we learned there, I think, people talk a bit more slowly when people are dying. Good to know. Oh, yeah, we saw some words there too. Let's write those down at the end. A lot of different kaisei there. Okay. So this first one, Hokora, means shrine. It's a huge word in this game, so that one we have learned. So let's delete that. Kaisei, resurrection shrine. So that one we don't have. Let's take a look in our dictionary. You have a question for after the words? Yeah, that's fine. So resurrection, resuscitation, regeneration, common word. And it's a big part of this game, so let's add that to resurrect. We learned a different one for resurrect earlier, Fukatsu. We got to cover our resurrection bases. So we have Hime. Hime! If we delete all these A, I think we have that already. So we can delete that one. Taskaru, to save. Let's look that up. Never mind, realize I'm dumb. That's good, we're all dumb. We can all unite in our human dumbness. And once you're on that like rock bottom of dumbness, there's nowhere to go but up. It's a very positive place. We can all power up. Because we're all dumb in some small way. This species, I feel. We are not, nothing's ever perfect. Which is, to me, an encouraging thought. We can always power up. Okay. Whoa. Oh, is that what it was in the game? Okay. So taskaru, to be saved. For example, you'll often hear, "Ah, taskatta! I was saved, you saved me." So taskaru, N2 word, common word. Good to add. And good seeing the different forms there, so thanks for those comments. So let's add that. And then we saw, she kept saying, "Link! Shinanaide! Don't die." So Shinu's to die. And then this is, I think I saw it written Shinanai, but if you had de, like she said, means don't die. Shinanai is to not die. But Shinu by itself, we did learn, I believe. Yep, so we don't need that. And what about, Red 8, nice. Wanikani, how do you like Wanikani? Most people who've tried it seem like they dig it. Yeah, if you have a question, go for it. Other people could get something out of it too. And other people in chat, by the way, you can answer questions like that. I am a Japanese teacher, but everyone here is really a teacher and a student, I feel. Everyone has something to offer and ask. And asking is kind of a form of offering. So can mean a lot of different things, as you can see. So it can be like a form of yes, like This is kind of the one. Lots of Oh, you like Wanikani because it's feels slow but it's methodical. Constantly feel like it's challenging you. Cool. Okay. Well, for example, you could use the intransitive, the first one, like if someone helps you, you could be like, "Ah, tatsukatta, you saved me. You helped me." But sometimes you might hear like "tasukerareta," like was saved by someone. So if you said like "Link ni tasukerareta," like saved by Link. It's like "Hime wa Link ni tasukerareta" is one example. So as a word, I'm not totally sure if we should add this as a word. But yeah, nda, ndes. This one I kind of like. This no des or ndes. The reason is, the expectation is, was this the form you were looking at, Unboxes, when you wrote that? When you tried Wanikani, I noticed I spent too much time on their UI and not enough time learning. Seems slow, so I stopped. See, that's what I've heard too. The one criticism I've heard, like a lot of people love it, but some people say they feel it goes too slow, so it seems like it's kind of mixed. Yeah, I feel like this is so common that we should add this. Ndes, nda. The reason is, the expectation is. And notice it can be no as well. No is a bit more formal. So this is actually like 4 things that are all common. Should we just be stupid and add all 4 of them? Because honestly, we need power level. Let's just... What do you think? Let's vote, because I actually don't know if it's stupid to add all of them. How many of these should we add? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Vote in chat, just write the number. Ichi, ni, san, shi. So which of these should we add? So I'll number them. Ichi, ni, san, shi. So you can, I guess, write all the numbers you want to add for each one. What do you think? So Inboxes says, a long time ago, you had a video that emphasized the explanatory no. Yeah, like, it's because I kind of was separating in my mind grammar and vocab, and grammar was in a separate thing at that time. So you're thinking we should go all 4? Yeah, they're all really common, and I think adding all 4 could kind of drive home that this is a really common form that you see all the time at the end of sentences for things that are an explanation or the reason. It is that. Oh, nice. Good stream delay. Okay, cool. Let's go big. We'll definitely get over our goal then if we do. So let's start. Maybe go no da, no des, nda, ndes. Let's go that order. Or, I don't know. This is the one that's the dictionary entry. So let's start with no des, maybe. Okay, copy that. Add to our power level. Whoa, what? Did I get off my tool for some reason? Okay, they were copied there. So notice. I think just the first 2 would be fine, Jojo's saying. Yeah. I think the first 2 could be fine too, but we do definitely want the n and the no. And somehow adding something that explains that no can be shorted to n. So maybe no des and n des. So no des, des. Are we cool with that? Yeah, I recommend that too. If anyone's confused about what we're talking about right now, it is confusing. The Take Him page on is very helpful. So check that out. That's one of the things in particular that page helps a lot on, that kind of grammar stuff. Yeah, I know it's messed up. I'm gonna fix it. So notice this. Okay, do you think we're cool with just these two then? Then we also have Tasukaru and Kaisei, so we did reach our goal. And this, I think, is kind of cool one for 1300. So Reiko says, "Hi, I saw your Japanese Quest Twitch channel. Hi, how are you? Cool. I mean, yeah, you're on the Japanese Quest Twitch channel, so welcome. I'm good. How are you? Genki. Right now, we are leveling up in Japanese. This is a channel for learning Japanese from Japanese games. Awesome content, great channel. Do more streams like this one." I'm about to design a cool overlay for your channel. Eh? Okay, yeah, it looks a bit body. That's strange. What kind of bot was that? Why would a bot say stuff like that? It's odd. So power level is now 1302. Let's make that go up. Very strange.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
We have reached our goal, Nappa. Thank you for asking. Our power level is now 1302. 1302. We've reached our goal. Power level's gone up over 50 today. That is possibly too much, but I'll be honest. Back when I was really into learning Japanese and cramming for N2, I did have a while where I was going 50 words a day. So 50 words in a day is certainly possible. I think I had some days when I did more than 50. Did I learn like everything about the word? No, but you can definitely get a sense of a word 50 or more in a day. So I guess we did that today, power leveling. Everyone who's been here, it's been awesome. Just for completion's sake, I kind of feel like we should watch that last scene. What do you think? Let's watch that final scene, and if anyone sees a final word they want to add to our list, we can. So we got that one scene left. Let's watch that. Master Sodo, the Master Sword scene. Kyoku Miru. Don't worry about writing, but if you want to, we can power up still. Because we are still power leveling. Any words I see in chat, I will write, and we can level up.
あなたの主がここを訪れるまで待っていてください。あなたの言うように長い眠りが彼の記憶を奪ったとしても大丈夫。あの人はまたきっとあなたの前に現れます。
ハイラルの姫巫女よ。そなた、これからどうするのじゃ。
この剣がマスターソードが教えてくれました。私にはやることがまだやれることがあります。
強うなられたの姫巫女。
デクノキ様、いつの日か彼がここを訪れたら伝えていただけますか。私は
そ さてさて、かの者に聞かせる言葉は主の口よりこそ紡がれるべきではないか。
はい。
Nice. I decided to, everyone else is doing it, so I should try writing some, so I wrote some words there. Most of them were words we've already learned. Let's take a look at what they were. Last scene, nice Master Sword scene there. Look at all those green words. That means they're duplicates. We've learned that word already. So this one, they said tsurugi, can also be read ken. We've learned both. The word for sword. Watashi, I, we've learned that. Yaru, to do, we've learned that. Tsuyoi, strong, we've learned that. Hai, yes, we've learned that. This one was written by me and Unboxious. Nushi. There's different readings for that kanji. And then sate sate. Let's look at these two maybe. I heard the tree say sate sate, so maybe this is something that trees often say. Sate sate. And look at sate by itself too. Can also mean well or now then. Batariku has summoned a dragon. Yatta! We got a dragon. 5 months. Let's bring some hype in the chat. We have powered up today. Over 50 in power level. At this rate, we can easily make the goal of 2,000 by the end of the year if we keep this up. But it's a hard rate to keep up, let's be honest. But I kind of like these weekend streams of some power leveling. So let's see. Sate, well, maybe sate by itself. Or maybe both. I don't know. Let's see if we have sate by itself. This is one you see all the time, both forms in games, so I think it's fair game. So sate we do have, okay. So we don't need that. But sate sate we don't have. Why don't we add that? Kind of a fun sounding word. And it is common enough. So about the same meaning as one sate. So Joyo says, what's the plugin that allows you to hover over words? That's Rikai. Rikai-kun? Rikai-kun, it's a Google Chrome plugin. Let's look at Nushi. So head of a household, owner, subject, guardian spirit, husband. Common word. Whoops. Well, we both wrote it, so I say we add it. Nushi. And wow, that's not even, I thought that'd be a duplicate from another use of it, but I guess it's not. Maybe let's duplicate it then. Let's try that kanji. Because this kanji has a lot of variants. So it can be omo, the main or important thing. It can be nushi, that's the one we learned. It can be shu, one's master. It can be aruji. See, this is the fun of Japanese. So many different fun readings for one kanji. So these ones are not so common. But why don't we add 2 of them, though? Just to make us realize there are different readings. G-Show does not have pitch accent notes. That's actually a plugin that I have for G-Show. It's called, I think, G-Show. Let me double check. G-Show OJAD, or you can just Google pitch accent G-Show and find it somewhere. It's called like G-Show OAID, I believe. Or OIAD, yeah. Anyway, if anyone knows what that is, write it down. But yeah, just Google the thing you're looking for, pitch accent, G-Show, plugin, or whatever, you'll find it. Yeah, pitch accent's useful to at an early stage to be aware of, to have a consciousness of it. So there's basically, if you look at the pitch accent here, it shows high pitch and low pitch. The line on top means high, and when it goes down, it means lower. Listen to the audio.
Shujin. Shujin.
Notice the pitch goes down on the jin part.
Shujin.
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 So it has that kind of pitch profile, high pitch to lower pitch. And it's not something that you need to be too worried about, because often you will be still understood. But it's very good to be aware of as you learn new words and are exposed to listening to new words, being aware of their pitch profile. So it's a useful thing to be aware of moving forward, whatever stage anyone is in Japanese. So let's see here. Let's add this one too. Main, chief, principal, important. 2 common readings for this kanji. Just to show you that there's different ones, and these are now duplicated, but that's fine. It can kind of show people there are different readings. Both of these are important. Okay, so power level is now 1305, even higher than I thought it would be. And let's go back to the world of Japanese Quest here.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is now 1305 and rising. The goal, of course, over 9,000. Fluency. Research shows you need about 9,000 words to be fluent in a language, so we are going toward that. But even just having 100 words, 50 words under your belt can help you a lot to start being aware of some Japanese, the sound of it, reading it a bit. Okay, so we went through a lot of those scenes there. Any other general questions about Japanese? Good question about pitch accent, about grammar earlier. We talked about kanji earlier, best ways to study kanji. The main idea with that was reading. The kanji study app and RTK were also a couple recommendations. Writing kanji. 2 is an important part of both of those. What are people reading in Japanese or watching in Japanese these days? I just finished this book, Tenki no Ko, by Shinkai, the new movie he did, the guy who did Your Name. So now I'm reading a Murakami book. Haruki Murakami. The title in English is something like Men Without Women. So it's about men that don't have women in their life. Been watching Naruto with my wife. Very cool. Watching Fire Force. Nice. Yeah, I saw that one. It's fairly popular. The Teioku form. Watching Carol and Tuesday. Nice. I've heard a little bit about that one. Oh, nice. So what do you mean abridged version? I'm not totally sure what you mean by that. Yeah, so this is, I kind of think, the one that we're talking about here with the Teoku form. To leave something in a certain state, to keep something in a certain state. For example, Heya o kirei ni shite oku. So kirei ni suru means to make clean, to make beautiful, to make your room clean. And then shiteoku is to do something in advance in this case, or it can mean to leave something in a certain state. So essentially you just use a verb in the te form, add oku, and it gives you the sense of keeping something in a certain state, or to do something in advance. Yep, like Joyo said there. That's probably the most common usage. Good question. It's called Naruto Kai. Ah, really? A fan went and cut all the filler from the show. Nice. So what do you mean? They just cut the filler episodes, or did they like trim like slow parts too? Or just the filler episodes? Because I think like Dragon Ball Kai, for example, they didn't just get rid of filler, they actually like shortened and trimmed parts. Yeah, okay, cool. I might have to look that up actually, that sounds kind of cool. Because that's what I kind of didn't like about Naruto. It got kind of too fillerish, but the Chunin exam at the beginning, when Rock Lee was there, that was some good stuff there. I think I can take away the power leveling thing for now. What do you guys think of the power leveling today? I think it was quite fun. It seemed kind of challenging. I don't know if it's too challenging. What do you think of that format? I enjoyed it. We definitely power leveled up a lot. Soul Eater is very good. Cool. Perf Dirk. いいですよ. Keep in mind, it's been a while since I played this game, so my skills are not what they used to be, and they used to be not that great either. I mean, I was decent at the game, but not like some of these people. There's something just simply satisfying about looking in the grass in these games. Unbox says, as for format, I think it's pretty good to do some of the time. Yeah, I think as a once-in-a-while thing, in a pinch when we need the power to, I think it's a kind of fun change of pace. But you kind of need a game like this where it, you've got these scenes. I suppose it could be done with Xenoblade too, which we've done before. The problem is that game doesn't have Furigana. This game has Furigana, so it helps get the words. Yeah, exactly. We need some strategies to do that. By the way, Unboxed, I have some other tricks up my sleeve to get to that goal by the end of the year. This is just the start in upgrading our list with the new conditional formatting showing duplicates. That is another power-up. That is just the start. There are other tricks up my sleeve that we're going to bring out on YouTube and on Twitch later. Yeah, that's true. We did those twice. That's probably enough. Yeah, that's true. Dragon Quest does have some good ones. I got the demo of that. Check it. Taikenban demo. Check it out. It's got Furigana in it. And the demo I've heard is like 10 hours long. So it's a serious demo you can get in Japanese. We may play that too on Japanese Quest. We will see. This game too is kind of interesting. I think it's like Oni no Kuni, something like that. Kind of weird kanji there, and the kana is so small. Can't read it, but this game was kind of cool. It's about going between the worlds of the death and the world of the living. The title is using irregular spelling for some of those kanji, so it's kind of strange. Yeah, it's quite a quality game. I played it, most of it, almost all of it in English with a friend, but wouldn't mind checking it out in Japanese. I did not want to kill a horse there. Yeah, that's a point. We've probably done enough of Xenoblade cutscenes between our two giant playlists of that. 36 and 35 videos each, I believe. But I think these cutscenes I may explore in some YouTube videos. We haven't explored them that much. Okay, I feel like we may leave the stream here. We've been going a little over 3 hours, which is quite long. For me, luckily, with my standing desk and everything, it's been fine for doing the extra time. Let's leave it here today. Ooh, there's a horse. So let's leave it here. Minna, 今日は楽しかった。じゃ、またね. We power leveled today. Our power level went up by over 50. Up to 1,305. Thanks for everyone who helped in that process. The new format I thought was fun. Worked pretty well. So, see everyone next time. Let's see, who shall we host today? We'd like to host other Japanese streamers. I do see one Japanese streamer who is just chatting. Let's host them. Their name is Nejilisk, I think. So let's try hosting them today. And we will leave the stream there. Ja, mata ne! 今日は楽しかった. Unboxes, Joyo. Everyone else we've seen today, all the new subs from Patter, Blessed Wolf, SMU, everyone. Ja, mata ne. See you guys next time. The adventure will continue next time on Japanese Quest. Plus, again, if you have not seen our YouTube is also leveling up, going into second gear, so check it out. Subscribe if you are into that kind of thing. And I will see you next time. Ja, mata ne.